Ben Mangus is a fifth-generation cattle rancher. To him, tacking up a horse is like dressing for work.
A lot of the things that we do, people were doing it the same way 100 years ago.
Despite the picturesque image of the cowboy in the American West, this is not an easy way to make a living. It's physically demanding, and profitability depends as much on the weather as it does on the price of feed and beef and the value of government subsidies.
Yeah, the economic challenges is very real.
The Mangus Ranch is located in far eastern Arizona, and it spans 83,000 acres. Mangus and other family ranchers view themselves as stewards of this land.
We not only produce beef, but we're caring for the landscape. We provide all the water for the wildlife on the 83,000 acres that we ranch.
The Mangus family does not own the vast majority of the ranch. They lease it from Uncle Sam.
We have a small piece of private land, but most of it is a federal grazing lease.
In Arizona especially, ranchers could not survive without using land like this. It's U.S. government land, BLM or Forest Service land, and there's a real battle brewing over who should be allowed to use it. Public enemy number one, according to Ben Mangus, are what he calls radical environmentalists who don't believe this desert land is compatible with cattle ranching. Are you a radical environmentalist?
I don't consider myself radical at all. I stand for Mother Nature. I think
Chris Bugbee is the Southwest Conservation Advocate for the Center for Biological Diversity. He's guiding us down a trail through the Agua Fria National Monument.
we're actually standing in the rarest ecosystem in North America, the cottonwood willow forest, and we've already lost 95 to 99% of it is already gone.
And Bugbee says this forest is not well.
This should be a lush forest with a thick understory of vegetation. And what we're seeing here are none of those components.
What's missing here?
What's missing here are all the little cottonwoods.
There's no baby trees.
There's no baby trees. There should be hundreds.
What's happening to the young trees?
Those trees are being devoured by cattle every year. Yeah, this is heartbreaking.
Bugbee says cattle come through and eat all of the underbrush and saplings and leave nothing behind. According to him, there's only one solution.
We need to eliminate cattle from these important places, and we need a drastic reduction in herd sizes across the region.
But that is not what's happening across the West today. The Trump administration is moving to open up more public land to grazing as a way to maximize productivity and help address the nation's debt.
That's revenue to the federal government. That's revenue that helps balance the budget.
But a joint investigation with our national investigative team, ProPublica, and High Country News found the federal government is charging just a fraction of what it could for the land. And the people benefiting most from the system that opens federal land to cattle grazing are often billionaires and giant corporations that can use their ranching operations for economic gain unrelated to beef production, like tax deductions and environmental restoration credits. Freeport-McMoRan and Resolution Copper have both leased grazing land near their mines in Arizona. Our analysis shows Freeport paid about 75% less than the land would cost on the private market, while Resolution paid about 90% less. The J.R. Simplot Company is the largest rancher on BLM land. The Idaho business got its start selling potatoes to McDonald's. It's now a multinational company. Our analysis of federal records showed it paid about $2.4 million below the market rate to graze on federal lands in 2024. Stan Kroenke owns sports franchises like the Los Angeles Rams, Denver Nuggets, and England's Arsenal FC. He also benefits from the program with land leased in southeastern Arizona and other states.
benefiting the large guys.
Sylvia Secchi is an economist at the University of Iowa who focuses on the environmental impacts of the modern agriculture business. And she says the big guys are getting a steal. Meantime, small family ranches are disappearing because they can't compete.
The policy is not targeted, right, to the small ranchers. And so they themselves have more challenges in making a living.
Back on the ranch, Ben Mangus is hesitant to criticize corporate operations.
But I think that there's nothing that compares to the family rancher wanting to pass that ranch on to the next generation when it comes to caring for the landscape.
He is fighting for the survival of a way of life. According to USDA figures, more than 1,000 Arizona cattle ranches have disappeared over the past 10 years. Mangus says the ability to use federal lands is still helping his family's ranch from joining that statistic, even as corporations can also cash in on the same program.
I'm a little biased, but I think there's no better use of the public's land than to feed the public.